All right, what is going on, YouTube? We are back in it for another one. And as some of you might have seen from a community post that I dropped earlier today, I actually tried DMZ last night. And this wasn't like before, right? Like I would hop on it and just try to get the M13 real quick. It didn't work out. I got the dumbest teammates in the world. They were like, all they were focused on doing is just walking around and checking out the map. Like they weren't even interested in playing the game, doing objectives, none of that shit. And you know, of course it would be a fail. And I'm just out, I'm bouncing, right? Because I'm falling asleep while I'm playing that mode. I know some of you like that mode, but you know, the few times that I tried it, I can count on one hand how many times I actually played it before last night. You know, it's like the whole game is just a snooze fest to me. But I legitimately tried it last night. One of the main reasons why I tried it is because we still ain't getting no double XP, double battle pass XP, nothing. Like there's nothing going on with this game. We are in the middle of January and we still haven't got, to my knowledge, a double battle pass weekend or anything like that. Or we might have at the very start of the season, nothing since middle of January. And isn't the mute feature still broken in this game and shit too? So like the devs have been back. They've been back for at least over a week at this point and nothing gets done. But anyways, I legitimately tried this DMZ mode, you know, because I'm trying to rank up the battle pass a little bit. I'm trying to get some shit done, man. I'm trying to get the most XP I could possibly get with the littlest amount of time played, man. I just want to get that shit done. I'm not trying like, dude, I'm just ready to go sleep. Oh my goodness. But anyways, so we played this DMZ and, you know, I'm running through the motions with these randoms and, you know, we're killing bot after bot. And the bots, when you first start out, they're pretty easy to deal with. And, you know, we were further along in it and I'm getting melted by these motherfuckers. I can't even see them, dude. They're not even on my screen and they're absolutely destroying me. Fully played it. Like I even got the, I picked up whatever it is, whatever they call it, where you can put on the second plate and shit. The extra backpack and all that. Like I was loaded the fuck up. And these motherfuckers, I had 2 decent guns on me and everything else, man. These bitches like, oh my goodness, I'm playing this shit, right? And I'm like, there is no fucking way in hell that anybody play tested this mode for the bots to be doing like that. Like, are you kidding me? I felt like I was playing against legitimately the best players in the world. But all those best players in the world are fucking psychic. It was crazy, man. I was like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way that anybody legitimately play tested this game mode, in my opinion. From what I seen last night, that was my impression and opinion walking away from that little session last night. There's absolutely no way that somebody actually play tested this fucking mode. Are you kidding me? It honestly feels like they're trying to sabotage their own game at this point, doesn't it? I mean, you look at how little content there is there, and we even have less because they took maps away that we had. They took away the museum map, which, you know, trust, I have it in like my first impressions on the beta and shit like that. I have gameplay of that map in there. Actually, I think my very first MW Deuce video was on that map. You know, it's not one of my favorite maps in the game, but I would definitely rather play it over some of these other maps we got in here. But the map rotation in this game with no map vote is so fucking terrible. It's like, I probably wouldn't even get the map anyways, man. I'll just keep getting Border Crossing. I'll keep getting Taras. I'll keep getting El Asilo. And just keep going through it, man, until I finally get some other shit-ass map, but just a little bit more playable than those maps, man. Bro, it feels like they're trying to sabotage their own game at this point, though, doesn't it? You look at some of the maps that they already have in Warzone 2 now. And a lot of these multiplayer maps, if not all, they're all just cut off pieces of the Warzone map, Al Mazrah anyway. And we got Quarry over there. We got all these other maps over there in Warzone 2. None of it has made its way to multiplayer. How fucking sad is it that we have to bag and claw and scratch to try to get maps into a new game that we've all been playing on for over a decade, bro? Like, we're talking about maps that was in the OG MW2. Now we're starting to see these people, these leakers and shit, talk about how Castle might be coming to this game with Season 2, and apparently that might be the only map at that. It's like, we're not hurting for content enough. Honestly, I can't see that. I can't see them only bringing one map for a season. But at this point too, I wouldn't be surprised, man. I can't even lie. Like, would you be surprised if we only got one map for the next season? It's kind of weird to me that all this talk is about Castle, because Castle's a fucking Treyarch map, man. What is that doing in an Infinity War game? But anyway, Sledgehammer Games did it, so I guess why not Infinity War 2, right? I mean, Castle's a great map, but we seen it with firsthand with Vanguard that, you know, it's not always going to work, man. Like, Castle was great in World at War. It fit that game. Like, how fast the gameplay was and the types of weapons and shit that were in that game, the kill streaks that were in that game, the spawns that were in that game. Dude, in my opinion, it just didn't work on Vanguard. It didn't matter what combat pacing you were in. It didn't matter if you were 6v6, 9v9, whatever the fuck. I found that Castle just played so much worse than it did in World at War. It fit World at War beautifully, man. It was just a great map to play on back then. And with these newer games, with their spawn logic and everything else, you see these great maps and you play on them now in these newer games, and it's like, damn, man, people are going to start thinking that these maps are ass when they're really not. It's just the design choices and the stupid ass decisions that are being made and the whole rest of it. But like, I'm sitting here, right? You know, people are asking me for MW Deuce videos, even though a lot of people are giving up on this game and shit like that. But they want to see MW Deuce for me, and it's like, dude, I got like shit all to talk about with this game, man. There's like, bruh, we are falling to sleep over here playing the game, talk about the game, whatever it is. It's like I said in a recent video, for the viewer, for the content creator, shit, even for YouTube themselves, it's one giant sleeping fucking orgy. It's awful, man. It's terrible. Like, when people ask me to talk about this game, upload a video on this game, my first thought when I think about this game is, if I wanted to sabotage my own video game, I would do it exactly like this, step by step, what they're doing with Modern Warfare Deuce. Now, I would never want to do that if I had a game like this that was this successful, had this type of numbers and shit out of the gate. The foundation was there. I mean, how could you not want to put everything you got into it, man? Like, dude, it's your baby. Wouldn't you want it to be as successful as possible? I mean, do the job right or don't do it at all, man. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the Xbox Activision deal. Every time I hop online and I see an article about that shit, somebody is against it. Somebody's filing a lawsuit here or there. Somebody's trying to shut that deal down. I don't know, man. It might have something to do with that. Maybe they intentionally are trying to sabotage this shit, because it would make sense. It definitely would make sense. I would never want to sabotage my own game, man, because my name is attached to that, man. I want it to be the best quality that it could possibly be. But hypothetically, if I wanted to sabotage my own shit, this is pretty much how I would do it. This is a blueprint for how I would do it. But anyways, that is it for this one. DMZ sucks. Activision is cheese. And that's pretty much all I got, man. Modern Warfare Deuce is in a bad place right now, man. For everybody asking me to make a video about this game, it's dude, it ain't easy. It's tough. So people are asking me for the plutonium, like, bro, where's the plutonium at? Bro, plutonium is, dude, that is rough, man. It's hard for me, like I said about Halo Infinite and a couple of the games, it's hard for me to dog on something that's free like that, right? I appreciate what they did over there, but I think I'm just too late to the party. I don't know. I've been thinking about making a video on plutonium. Let me know if that's something you guys want to see. Whereas, like, maybe I was going to make a commentary talking about why I'm not playing it all that much and why I'm not really uploading. Because if that was popping the way that I think it should, the way that people were making it sound like it was, yeah, I'd probably be uploading that every day, man, while Modern Warfare Deuce is in the state that it's in. But, dude, plutonium is rough as hell too, man. It is just rough all around for Call of Duty. It doesn't matter how you look at it, man. The classics on the console are infested with cheaters and hackers and bitches all over the place. You know, the newer ones are the newer ones. You got your skill-based matchmaking and all this other horse shit. Plutonium is definitely nowhere near as good as people made it out to be. But like I said, I think it also has something to do with how late I joined the plutonium party. But I don't know. Let me know if that's a commentary you guys want to see. Maybe I'll make that one tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.